And also use if you have any comments, put in a WhatsApp group. Then I'll be watching that WhatsApp group also. All right. Okay. It seems like I'm breaking up. All right. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Is it any better?
Yes, you're clear and audible.
You could hear me good, right? What are
Yeah.
you using? Are you on a laptop or how are you dialing in?
I am using my desktop.
Okay. Someone said in the group they cannot hear me clearly. So,
It may be his local connections, but I suggest that people can dial in through phone. You have already provided the phone number if they
okay.
are audible.
Um, I'm gonna send them use the phone number. Okay, great. So yeah, whoever cannot hear me, dial in, and next time you just may test your connection, and then we'll go through that. And please ask me question if you could unmute yourself, and then ask me question. Then we'll go through this because this is really important. We gonna be running most of the things out of VirtualBox, and once we have this set up, then we have CentOS Red Hat. Red Hat 6 and 7. So we work on Red Hat 6, and then we will work on Red Hat 7. And then we're going to work on AWS end of the class and some little hands-on with VMware. Okay. So follow along with me. Then you have VirtualBox. So just double click on it, and then it will begin the installation. And if you're falling behind, if you have fallen too much behind, then just wait for it to complete and then follow the recording. And then you could watch the recording on your own. Okay, so this is how it comes up. And everything, just keep it default. Just click next. And in here also just leave everything default. Next. And then continue on. It will create a desktop icon and everything, so all the good stuff. So click next, and then it will proceed with installation. Click yes. Some of them will get a pop-up screen that you want to install it. Just select yes. Okay, yeah, here's the pop-up screen I was talking about. So if you get something like this, then click yes. All right, so I'm gonna just click finish here. Nothing too complicated. It's just the easy installation. And here's the, okay, it looks like it's the latest version here. That's great. What I normally do is down on the bottom here where you see on the taskbar, I normally right click and pin to taskbar so that you could use it. Once you close this, you could launch it from here as a shortcut. Okay, so uh, before we begin, what we need to do next is right click on this PC and then go into properties. And when this comes up, go into control panel, and then they're going to view network status and task, and then go where it says change network settings. Okay, so in here you will see the VirtualBox network. So what happened is your computer may have only one network adapter, but the VirtualBox has created another one for you so that it communicates with your computer as a guest host and then to the outside world. So in here, right click and go into properties, and you will get this option here. So make sure you select this option here, Internet Control Protocol version 4, and then click on properties. And then this one is telling you to put in some information here. Ignore that and then select obtain IP address automatically. And same thing for this, okay? This part is really important. Later on, if you run into any problems, make sure you check into this, okay? And click OK and close this. Okay, so most of the time we're not going to come back and mess with this unless you have any problem. So just close out of that, and now our virtual box is ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to create something. We're going to create a CentOS. CentOS, in the other words, it's a Red Hat release. So we're going to install this item here. So you should know where your download is at. Okay, most of the time, if you just download it, it may just go into your download folder. Okay, search for it. But let's do the installation. Pretty simple. All you have to do is click on new, and then you give it a name here. Okay, so for now, give it a specific name here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type Red Hat. If I could type. And then hyphen, give a name. So this is a 6.9 version we are using. And then give it a name original. Okay. Now, what's going to happen is the machine is going to create the VM virtual machine, and then it's going to put in this folder here. Okay. You don't really have to go in there and do anything unless I highly recommend don't save it on the external drive. Just save it on C drive so that it could access it easier. And in here, once you typed here Red Hat, it automatically detected what you'd want your type and version would be. But if you want, you could select down as this, but select Linux. By the way, you could also install Windows on here. You could also install Windows and then the other versions. If you have time, you could, oh, look at that. You could also install Windows 3.1 if you find a copy. But anyway, so we are interested in Linux, and then we are interested in Red Hat 64-bit, okay? There is a 32-bit version, but we are interested in 64-bit. Make sure that is selected, and then click on Expert Mode, okay? All right, so unfortunately our name has gone. Let's see here. Red Hat 6.9, and okay, we'll set this up like this, and then the memory size is going to use about 1 gig of memory, and all this looks good so far. And let's see here. Okay, actually for the first installation, go into guided mode. Okay, click on guided mode, and okay, hold on, let me check something. Create virtual disk. Okay, and then let's go to next. Just click create here. And in here, instead of 8 gigabytes, give it 16. Okay, we would need it later on. The maximum you could do is about 2 terabytes, but you don't want to do that. So just leave it at 16. Make sure you're doing it at 16, okay? And then all you do is just click create. Okay, so what it did so far is it has created the virtual machine. So virtual machine is nothing but it's using the resources for your hardware. Right now this is virtual, but this all this you see in here would be comparable to a physical hardware machine. Okay, the memory is 1 gig, and this is where the boot order is, and then this is how the display is set up, and this is how you it's showing you about uh, the storage information, audio. It even has its own network card and all that. Okay, so before you begin, this is really important here. You have to select this and select settings. Okay, when the settings comes up in here, you have all this basic information here. We will learn a little bit later on, but at this moment, only thing we are worried about here is you go into storage and make sure you're clicking on this disk here. It's empty. And you go over onto this side and then click on this CD drive icon and then choose a floppy disk, or I'm sorry, choose a optical disk. What we're doing is this is nothing but we are actually selecting the CD. This act, what I'm doing is nothing but a good old way. You open the CD drawer and put the CD in. That's exactly what we're doing here, but we are doing it virtually. Okay, and then just click open. Okay, now you should see that CD we have downloaded from internet. It's mounted in here. The term you use it here is called mount. Okay, and then there is a network we need to worry about it, but right now don't worry about the network. Um, mhm. Okay. No, network, we're going to worry about it a little later. You know what? Actually, no. Let's do it. And the network, select the option which is called bridge adapter. Okay. What is it doing is it's bridging your connection from uh, your computer connection, the hardware computer connection, and it's bridging it to the virtual box. Okay, so make sure you select bridged, and then at this moment just click OK, and make sure the CD is there selected, and everything else at this moment we don't need to worry about it. Okay, yeah, this one here, uncheck this, and then the boot order. If you have worked on computer before, I know what I'm talking about. Boot order. It boots with the CD first, and then it boots with the hard drive first. Okay, so let me go into storage, and let me. All this looks good to me. Okay, and I'm sorry. Here, select allow all. Okay, in network, you selected the bridge adapter. Then in a promiscuous mode, you selected allow all, and then all this should be the same. In storage, you added the CD in here, the CD you have downloaded from internet. How you did it? You clicked on here and then you browsed it and you selected the CD. Okay. Next time around, if you want to create one, it's already here. It kind of remembers it what you have done last time. All right. So looks good to me now. And then what I'm gonna do is just click OK here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna launch this machine, VirtualBox, or a virtual machine, VM, short for a virtual machine, and then I'm going to start it here. Before that, let me bring up the keyboard. Okay, so when it comes to Linux, we'll be using keyboard a lot. don't we there won't be mouse. You won't be using mouse anymore. You would be using keyboard a lot more than mouse. Sometimes you could go into GUI mode and try to use the mouse, but once you started using Linux, you will start hating using mouse. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up here so that you know which keys I'm using, because sometimes it gets a little complicated. So I'll bring up here, let me just minimize this. Okay, so I'm gonna start this machine here. So what it should do is at this moment it should start, and okay, it came on my other side here. Okay, all right, great. So there are some settings in here you should do. Very first thing, go into view and click on scaled mode. So what it does is, see how you are adjusting this with your free hand. It will autofill the entire screen. So you go into view, scale mode. Okay. So what happened now is now you are adjusting this, so it will adjust to the size you wanted. So this is the size I wanted. Okay, this screen I'm done with this, so I'm going to minimize this. So in here we are up to this option here, and it's counting down here. So the first one is like it's telling us to install it. So if you don't do anything in about 10 seconds, it will automatically do it for you. So okay, I can move my arrow keys up and down. So what happened is it kind of canceled the timer. But all of a sudden, what's what will happen here is once you click in here in this box. Okay, if my mouse cooperates. Okay, when you click in this box here, you barely would have access to the mouse. But what you're going to use is you're going to use up and down arrow keys, okay? And then once once you go in here, your mouse will disappear. So to bring your mouse back on your computer, use this control key here. This key, not this control key on the left side, but the control key on the right side. When you press this, you will get your mouse back. See, the mouse is gone. I'm using arrow keys, right? Now I want my mouse back or the pointer back. All I do is push the control key. I push this key on my keyboard and it came back. Okay, remember that. Alright, I'm gonna just continue on and hit enter here. So this is exactly what's gonna happen here is it may look like any other window installation, but most of the thing happens here. We may get a GUI interface for us to install it, but we'll see how it goes. This shouldn't take long. Any questions so far? Are you following along with me?
One quick question, Brother Zafar. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Regarding format of this class, while you were delivering the instructions, should we follow you at the same time, which would be a bit difficult, or should we listen to the instructions and then, like, you created this virtual box and then you installed the CentOS, etc. So, what is the recommendation? So everybody should follow that.
You know what? Actually, you should follow it and follow along, because the first two class we're gonna spend playing around with this and see everybody has this virtual box set up. That way, uh, we'll have everybody on same page. So actually, I'll stop it here, and then everybody could start their virtual box and start running through, and then if you have any questions, you could ask me.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. So, like after every 15-20 minutes or a half an hour session, people should be given 5-10 minutes appropriate time to
Okay, yeah.
act
So
on
go
that.
ahead. I'm here, and then ask me any questions. and then ask the question and go on mute, then ask the question again if you need to.
This is Mazen.
Okay, you're echoing very badly.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. This is Mazen. Can you hear me?
I could hear you.
Second. Yeah, I had a quick question. So when I run the virtual machine, it's freezing up on me. Do I need to increase the RAM maybe or the storage?
Are you using Windows or something else?
I'm using Windows.
Okay. All right. So
It's not responding.
is this Windows 10?
Yes.
Okay. So where is it stuck though? Did you launch a virtual machine?
Yeah, I launch it. It goes there. Then at the install, it freezes.
Uh-huh.
Where the countdown, it freezes there. Oh, okay. I think I got it.
Yeah. Maybe you're just your key.
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Everybody else, are you with me so far? This is the time, or else if you can't install it now, then you may lag behind.
My VirtualBox is saying either it's giving me two options, restore or remove.
Actually, you already have it, so yeah,
Okay.
don't do anything. Just let it be there. Just cancel
Okay.
out of it. Yeah.
Well, Zafar,
Anybody else?
could you type in chat or let us know one more time the basic configuration of the VM, like how much base memory should be allocated, etc.
The memory should be default, and then the size of the VM should be. Let me start over again here. Wherever. Okay, let me just pause this.
Thank you, Zafar bhai. I got confused also.
Okay, so everybody start with me. Go into new, and then you will be thrown into guided mode. So click on expert mode. Okay. If everybody could follow around, that'd be really nice at this moment. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
So click on expert mode here, and then type Red Hat. Okay. Let me know when to go next.
Yes.
Okay, great. So click create here down on the bottom. And then in here, the size of the hard drive we want it is 16 GB. Okay, so let me go back a little bit. Somebody asked me a question. So go back and in the name type Red Hat and click on expert mode on the bottom.
I'm having a problem here. I'm trying to open this box, but it just does not open. I don't know if I missed a part or something.
Okay. Here, launch TeamViewer and give me the number.
Okay.
You installed TeamViewer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now you can hear. Okay, just a second. Okay, so in the name, do we only need to type Red Hat or Red Hat dash 6.9 dash original?
At least type Red Hat in there, and then what
Okay.
we're gonna do is we're gonna
Okay, and
make this
okay,
as a
that
basic copy, and then we're gonna be cloning later on.
okay. Then the machine folder we removed D and we put C, right?
Is it showing D for you?
No, it was showing D. Yeah, when I open up the VM, it was showing D. Then I moved to C. I'm gonna
Okay,
change it to
let's
C.
start here. I click on new, right? And then the machine folder should automatically be. Don't touch this. I was just showing you what it was. It should be C, or is it showing D for you?
It was showing D, and I changed it to C.
And you kept everything else the same?
Yeah, so far. Version is
Okay.
Red Hat 32.
Okay, click cancel and then go into new again,
Okay.
and then tell me what it says. Okay, you could give the TeamViewer ID.
Okay, so do I text you or can I just tell you
Yeah,
here?
you can just tell me here.
Okay, so the ID is 1250307 200.
Okay. What's the password?
It's A as Adam, J as John, number 8, E as Edward, number 9, number 6.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Hello.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Shahid Zafar bhai.
Yeah.
So I lost because of the voice connection, and I didn't do anything.
Okay, I muted you. Can you unmute yourself and let me know? Okay, Salina, you look good here. I'm going to disconnect now.
But was Zafar, earlier when you were configuring in the first time, you had made certain network changes in the control panel outside the VirtualBox. So
Yeah. Are you there already?
no, I'm not. I'm saying that earlier you did those before
Yeah,
creating
yes.
this VirtualBox. Yeah.
Those should be one time only. So you want me to show that again?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't that, and a few others didn't do this.
Okay, so right click here on this PC and go into properties. And then go into control panel here on the top and then go into view network and task. And then click change adapter settings.
Just 1 second. So control panel.
All right, let me go back. Control panel.
Yeah, network and internet.
Yeah, but under that, click on view network status and task.
Okay. Yeah, change adapter setting.
Yeah, there you go. And you should have something says VirtualBox host only network.
Yes, I do.
Okay, right click on it and go into properties.
Properties. Okay.
And then select this here TCP/IP version 4 and click on properties again.
Okay.
Make sure it's selected top two, the obtain IP automatically and obtain DNS server address automatically.
Okay. I did it.
Okay, just click OK there.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else need help here?
These are the only changes which we need to do outside the
VirtualBox, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Zafar.
Zafar bhai, I'm still getting stuck. Do you want to team viewer into my computer or?
Yeah, sure.
You just, I think, replied back to me to reboot the computer.
Yeah, go ahead and reboot it, then we'll connect again.
Zafar, I got stuck too. So can I give you team number, team viewer ID?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, one second.
Okay, yeah, I'm connecting now. CP. Okay, it says TeamViewer is not running. Did you restart?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Okay.
And maybe the password is small key.
Small K.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. It's not even connecting.
Is it?
I think you have to launch TeamViewer again.
Okay.
Shakil, how is your setup going? Did you install it?
Well,
Net control panel, network and internet.
it says double check the ID with your partner.
Okay. No, I need your ID.
That's what I gave you. And the team viewer.
Yeah, I can connect. Can you give me the new number?
Okay, 1 second.
In the meantime, anybody else is having issues?
Yeah, I'm still stuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. Where are you stuck?
Okay, we go to the control panel,
Okay.
and from there, uh, view network status.
Yeah, view network status and task. Click in there.
Okay,
And it should just look
and
like what my screen look like.
uh, just a
And then
second.
click on change adapter settings. Are you running Windows 10?
I'm on 16, but I'm on a virtual box already, like I'm on Amazon PC.
Amazon? What do you mean?
I am on an Amazon PC.
Hmm.
My computer broke down last night, so I have to,
Okay, so
Mm.
then your settings will not match what I'm showing, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, when I open up that thing, it says D drive. Then you said
Ah,
to change it to C. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were using. So, I mean, just use the default settings here. If it says whatever it says, just continue next. Don't change anything and see if you
Okay.
know. I mean, does it look like this? Does it look like what we are doing? Does it look
I
like Windows
think
10?
so. Yeah, let me go back to it just a second. There's so many screens. Network to private, I think so. It's pretty similar. Wi-Fi.
I still can't connect the TV where you gave me 1248.
Zafar, did you get my ID and password?
Yeah, I got it. I'm connecting now.
Okay.
Okay, anybody else is having issues? Let me know now.
Can we please create a virtual box machine, Zafar bhai?
Say that again, sorry.
Can you please guide me through a step on the creating a virtual machine?
You passed through all this, right? You were able to create something like this? Or you're doing a create virtual machine?
Create virtual machine.
Okay, so go ahead and type type Red Hat 6 and type it original, something like that. Because we're gonna, uh, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a clone for it later on.
Okay, create a virtual box hard disk now, right?
Yeah, in the name, type, in the name literally you could type anything, but I prefer you type Red Hat in it.
And then create Zafar bhai.
Yeah, then click on click create.
But you mentioned change the size from 4 MB to 16, right?
Yeah, is it showing you 4 or yeah?
Yeah, but it's not changing.
It's not. Does your screen look like look like mine?
Yeah, but it's not changing. I was trying to move the this volume kind of a thing, memory size, but it's not changing.
No, don't change that. Just click in here and try if you could type in there.
Okay, let me try it again.
So whoever's screen admin, it looks good. Mohammed Siddiq.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good. Just click on create.
All set? I did not configuration
No,
what you
yeah,
did.
no, don't worry. Now change here to 8.
Okay.
8 or 16? I changed it to 16. I created, right?
So make sure you're not looking at my screen, okay?
Okay, here create virtual hard disk.
Okay. So click create there. You look good so far.
Then start, right? Zafar bhai?
Yeah.
Once you created it, then you click start.
Okay. Give me one moment here.
Okay.
Are you man?
Is everybody with me? Or can we move along? Do anybody need help here creating a virtual machine?
Yes, I still need help, Zafar, but I texted you my TeamViewer ID and password in WhatsApp.
Okay, I moved to one of the person's machine already. Who's that? My TV ID. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me connect. Okay. Whoever's screen is this one, the one I'm moving around, you are good. You're good so far. All right. I'm gonna connect yours. The password 37GIV1. Okay. 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 You all set. You all set. You all set. Okay. Who's next? Anybody else having problem?
Uh, I just ping you my TeamViewer ID.
Okay. What is your team your ID? 821?
Uh, Sorry, mine is 412299994. You got it?
No, I haven't received it.
I sent you private chat on the WebEx.
On the WebEx. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the password?
Uh, 74. Sorry, 7974. Okay, it's here. Here I am.
Is it in downloads? Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is all secret, right? Thank you for you, but let me remove it.
Shall I type? Just again, and change it from Ali to Imran.
No, no, don't change that. That need to be default because that one doesn't exist, right?
Okay.
Let me just cancel it and restart over.
Okay.
It's giving an error message. I don't know what that is.
Zafar, can you go one step back, please?
Okay, where?
Good, Zafar, I'm there.
Okay, I disconnected, so you're good now.
Okay.
Zafar, did you check mine? This is mouse.
Yeah, you're great. You're just fine. Your ID was 5578, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 5578.
Okay, yeah, yours is good.
Okay.
So Zafar, do we need to start click here, or are we waiting on rest of the guys?
Let me just connect one more person here and we'll see what.
Okay.
Whose ID is 0079?
Which ID is that?
No, I got it. Okay, I'm ready. Who's next?
Can you help me, Zafar? I'm getting stuck at finalize.
Okay, can you give me a team viewer? Is that you who sent you freezing here again?
Yes.
Okay, what's your team viewer? Okay, I see. 1066821. I was in there a minute ago, right?
Yes, you were. You just changed the settings and then you just you left. So that's where I'm getting stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just mute my team viewer? Because from that's why we're getting echo. I have to just.
Okay, I can move it. Can you move your with your keys?
It doesn't work for me either.
Okay. Okay. For now, we'll talk about this offline. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Who's next? So everybody are with me here then?
Yes,
Yes,
Zafar.
Zafar, can you show us how to turn on the virtual machine? Power off,
Okay.
power on, please.
Okay, great. So what we're gonna do is now, since everybody's on page here, um, just make sure go into select this virtual box, the one we newly created. Go into settings and go into storage. Make sure it's still there. It may lose the CDs. If it's not there, just click here and then you should remember it and make sure it's assigned there and click OK. And then
Uh,
remember, yeah,
Zafar, we need a minute over here. So for storage configuration, if you can you go back to that slide? Yeah. So in the name, it's ID secondary master, right?
No, don't worry about this. See
Okay.
the little icon here, the CD icon. Click in
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
and then you have. Do you have this there? If not, then choose virtual optical file,
Okay.
and then
So.
it will
Mhm.
give. It will then browse where you have downloaded it.
Okay. And we are selecting 6.9, right?
Yeah, 6.9 for now.
That's all, right?
Yeah, 6.9. Select that and click open,
Yeah.
and you should see. You should actually see that in here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for the network, enable network adapter, and then select and drop down bridge adapter, and then allow this all this.
Yeah.
Okay, so seems like most of us are on same page. If you are kind of stuck here, don't worry, I'll help you. We're not going to move forward unless everybody's on same page. Okay. All right. And also, this is a good time here. Everybody's here. So anytime anybody is having any issue, take a picture and describe that in the chat. And I want everybody else to respond it before I respond it. Or if you know the answer, just respond it to them and help them each other out. And then if I don't see anybody answering it, then I'll help it. Okay? That way, it's a learning curve for you guys. All right. So what you do is um, make sure on your keyboard you know where your control key is, right control key. That's where you're gonna bring your mouse back. When you click on a virtual box VM, the mouse tends to disappear. And to bring it back, you need to click the control key on the right side of the keyboard. Okay, so yeah, click start on it, and hopefully everybody get this. And then you will have a drop down. So just use up and down arrow key to cancel the I'm sorry, the cancel the countdown. And let me know if you are here. Then I'll move forward.
It says automatic boot in 51 seconds.
Okay. To interrupt that, use the keyboard, the little up and down arrow key on your keyboard. It will cancel that out.
Zafar, it says select a startup disk. So it's empty there.
Yeah, okay. So for that, you have to go back, close that, and then make sure when you are closing it, select the option to shut down. Okay, when you just X out of here, it will give you this. All right. Make sure you're doing your power off.
Okay.
Okay, do that, and then when you're back in here.
Oh, one second. Okay. How would I shut off that?
Over here, does it say running or it says stopped?
Running.
Okay. So I mean the bar. It's so. Do you see this here?
No.
It must be over there. So minimize and look around for that window. Okay.
Okay.
Mine is showing error. It shows that it failed.
What failed? Can you send me the picture?
Yeah, let me send it to you.
Well, Zafar, just to confirm, we have not clicked the install or upgrade an existing system. We just use arrow key, so it is not installed yet, right?
Yeah, yeah. Use arrow key to cancel the countdown. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Yahoo 6786. So yeah, click on empty, and then click here.
Oh, 1 second.
Okay, click here. Click on empty, and then click here on this little box. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm checking.
So when you click, tell me if you found this. You click on empty, and then you found the CD icon.
1 second.
Yes, I found it, but I need to, I think, download it.
Oh, you haven't downloaded it?
I downloaded it, but I can't see it, on my PC.
No, yeah. So go to choose virtual optical file, and more than likely it's in your folder that says downloads. Try going in there.
I'm at the storage. It says empty there.
Okay,
So,
click on empty. Good.
yeah. And then I got optical drive on the right hand side.
Good.
Says ID secondary master.
No, so click on the little icon here. You have to be careful. Don't click here. Just click on the little icon. You're seeing my screen?
Choose virtual optical disk file.
Okay, yeah. Click choose virtual optical file.
Okay.
And then it will open up a window. Then you have to choose where you have downloaded it.
Okay. So which one should I choose? Center
6.9.
6.9 DVD one?
Yes.
Okay, I got that location. Click OK.
Okay, and okay.
Should I hit OK from here? From the storage?
Okay, yeah. So just click OK there. Don't change anything else. Yeah, you're seeing my screen, right? Okay.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, I got the DVD one. Yeah.
Okay, now click on it will show you for start. Mine it says running, right? It will show you start or something.
Okay, let's start. Okay, VirtualBox 6.0. I got that.
Okay, use the key on the keyboard. It's doing the countdown, right? So for us to interrupt it, just use the keyboard on the
Yeah.
keyboard here. The
Okay.
countdown should go away. Go up and down key.
Up and down. See. Okay. Okay. So install or upgrade an existing system.
Okay, now yeah, just we are waiting for everybody else to catch up. So
Okay.
can I move forward?
Okay.
So shall we hit start?
Yeah. Somebody just asked me a question. So the start button is for me. You see show here. It will show start here. I see a picture. Select that, and then you see the button here. Start. Mine is showing show. So yours will show start.
Mine is not giving option to start. It's not clickable. I have sent you the picture. Can you just look at it? And on the left side, the one that says red hat, it shows powered off.
Okay, just double click on it. Double click on 6.9 and see what happens.
It's not doing anything.
It's weird. Okay, let me connect to. What was you gave me the team viewer before, right?
Yeah, if you still have it, the last three digits are 200.
Last three digits are 200. Okay, and is asking for the password.
AJ 8.
EGE.
No, it's A like Adam, J like John,
Mm-hmm.
number 8,
Okay.
E as Edward, 96.
Okay. Okay, so for you, I think we need to do enable it in BIOS. So I have to work offline for you. Okay, Selena. Okay, great. So can I proceed, or anybody has any other questions?
I think let's proceed. Nobody is responding. Zafar. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna select very top option, and just hit enter. So it may take a few minutes here. Okay, so here use your keyboard. In here it says OK or skip, right? Select skip and hit enter.
Should we click next?
Okay. So if everybody is on the same page like me, just click next. Okay, but before that, remember I have showed you how to change. But okay, yeah, let's go ahead and click next. Either click next or hit enter, okay? Because next is highlighted. If you could hit enter, that would work too. And then over here, hit enter. Almost everything over here is going to be default. So continue hitting enter.
But sir, I accidentally, we are habitual using mouse and we forget not using that. I clicked in the mouse into the VirtualBox and it gave me option to press the host key. Which key would be host key on the keyboard?
The control key.
Oh, the same right control key, right?
Yeah. Once you push the control key, the pointer is back, so that you could click back in there again and hit enter. Are you seeing something else?
No, I'm.
Okay, can I move forward?
Hello?
Okay, so when you get an English, select US English and hit enter. And then it will give you the basic storage devices. Hit enter. Okay, here, use your arrow key to highlight yes, discard any data, okay?
One second. One second. It says after English, it says capture.
You don't have to do anything. Just keep on hitting enter until you come up here.
Next. It says the host key is currently defined as right control.
Yeah.
And then underneath that is capture cancel.
Oh, Can you send me a picture? Yeah, yeah, I didn't get to see that, so I'm not sure what you're looking at.
One second. I'm not sure this. Okay. One second. So Zafar, you said um, basically.
I'm sorry, there was some breakup. What you say? Hello? Hello, I cannot hear you.
Zafar,
Yes.
are you
Yeah, I'm
there?
here.
Yeah, you have to discard any data or
Yes, yes. Select discard any data and hit enter. Everybody do the same. You should see the highlighted, right? Okay, so I have muted everybody. In here, don't type anything else. Just hit enter, okay? And it says New York or whatever, so don't worry about it at this moment. Hit enter. And it's asking for the root password, okay? Root password, type something simple. I'm typing a red hat so that I could remember. But type something very, very simple. 123 or whatever, because we're not worried about the password security at this moment. Okay, once you do that, hit enter, and then this message will comes up. So use your arrow key to highlight use anyway and hit enter. Okay, I'm gonna wait here until you guys catch up. Okay, can I proceed? Okay, so it's warning us the password is weak, so we're not worried about that. Select use anyway and hit enter. Okay, and it comes up with all this default. Simply hit enter, and then use the arrow key and says write changes to the disk, and hit enter. Okay. Okay, it's gonna take some time here. Please let me know if you are having problems.
So we select use all space, or right? That's what we said in previous screen, right?
I mean, whatever is selected, just hit enter. Don't
Okay.
try to change anything.
Okay.
And when you come up to this screen, let me know.
And we changed to write changes to the disk, right, in the previous screen.
Yeah, select that one. You know by now how to use the keyboard. Like if you want to use the side arrow, or do you have the pointer working in there? Okay, for the root password, just type Red Hat all lowercase, or something you would remember. Very, very simple.
I'm at the screen, Brother.
You are here?
Yes.
Okay. So at this moment, just hit enter, and it says it's checking dependencies. So let it do its thing. Shakil, are you good? Okay, so it's doing the installation, so it's going to take a few minutes. Yeah, please, if you're not talking, mute yourself, please.
Zafar, use all space. Which one is that? I got disconnected. Replace the existing Linux system.
No, change to the use all spaces.
Use all space. Okay.
Yeah. Leave it. Sorry, leave it as it is. I didn't change anything on that screen.
Replace the existing Linux system.
Yeah, whatever the selected was.
Yeah, you more than likely don't have to do anything. Just hit enter several times.
Okay.
The only time it maybe give you a pop-up option, then let me know.
So on last screen we changed that one option. Is that okay?
Yeah, when it gives a pop-up message, then let me know. Then we'll decide that moment what to do.
It says the partitioning option you have selected will now be written to disk.
Yes.
Any data undeleted or reformatted partition will be lost. So write changes to disk.
Yes, select that and select if you have an arrow available. Do that.
Yeah.
And keyboard arrows on your keyboard and hit enter.
Okay. Okay. The default installation of CentOS is minimum install. So desktop.
Yeah, hit enter.
Enter.
Is it going through like this?
Yes.
Okay, so most of you should see this coming up, right? Or going through.
Yes, brother.
Okay, good.
I think this first class accomplishment is that we got the OS up and running, machine up and running.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a good achievement, basically.
So what I want you to do is leave this the one we install it good, and then create a new one, and then play around in there, and then try to do it like several times. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And then if you get a hang of it, if you could help others in the group, that'd be great too.
I would volunteer, brother Zafar, if anyone want to reach to me, whatever I learned,
Yeah.
I can share.
So anybody who's struggling, put in a group chat, and then somebody will reach out to you, and then I'm there all the time.
So should we do what we did? Uh,
Another thing I would recommend to all the participants that since we are going to spend almost half a year together to learn this Linux, it's worth to have a separate microphone headset instead of using laptop speaker, mic, etc. So that really helps. I'm using an external microphone, and it gives me hands free, and the voice quality is also better.
Yeah. So if you could get it, even like a headset, you could get it as less than $20. It should work.
So whether if mine is installed,
Okay. All right. So mine is taking a little longer here. So
yeah, you're almost there installing fonts.
yeah.
And I was surprised. See this Punjabi font, all those Desi fonts are all also there. So
Yeah.
Tamil. So last screen, it's not giving any option to next or back or etc. It just says that 1125 or 1125 package is completed.
Um. Yeah. So we don't want to kill it.
I think it's not finished yet. Basically, it says, sorry, it's saying installing Word 3.0.17 something, a dictionary of English words for the user shared dictionary.
Yeah. You see the same thing or what I'm seeing?
Yes, exactly. Yep. Okay, so now it's asking reboot. It's done.
Okay. So when you guys come up to reboot, just let it reboot. Okay. Don't do anything. I think we are out of class, out of time here. So I think most of us have achieved all this, and whoever still need any help, put it in chat, and then you said you could help them, right? If not, then you could set up a time later.
Yeah, not immediately, but after 2 3 hours, I need to go to mosque. But I will check the. So we are deciding a few things. Are we using the WhatsApp group for these kind of things, or of course WhatsApp after the class, right?
Yeah, well, use WhatsApp group whenever you want, and then I'm gonna have um, this
Recording.
WebEx also available after a few classes that anybody could use anytime, and then you could do a group study.
Yep. So I'll take a look at the WebEx chat window, and if there will be any question, I'll try to pick up later afternoon.
Okay.
Oh, so Zafar, are you there?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you privately after class?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. I'll
You
call
said
you.
have you went into you did went into the BIOS, right?
Yeah, I did go in the BIOS and I checked the virtualization that's enabled.
Is it Dell or HP? Which one is your box?
I got Lenovo ThinkPad.
Is there only one option in there, or there is more than one option in there?
I mean, I only see a virtualization. There's two options and they're both enabled.
You might want to disable one of them.
Okay.
The one that says like enable virtualization, enable that, and it may have something else like some other option in there. So disable that and try it, and then we could talk more.
Okay, you want me to WhatsApp you, or how should I communicate with you, or call you?
Yeah, you could call me. So let's
Okay.
wrap this up here. So everybody, when you add this screen, just simply select reboot. Hit enter, it will reboot, and then it'll just I want to see if it's gonna.
If we reboot, then we get disconnected with the WebEx too, right?
No, you're not.
No?
You're not rebooting your system. You're rebooting this.
The virtual.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You will see a new screen, and it will show you that CentOS 6 is basically coming up, and
Okay.
you will get the welcome sign.
So don't proceed on that. Just wait wherever you are. And what I'm gonna do is I'll show you one little thing here before when you're closing the box here. When you close, I'll show you. Let me finish. Let it finish here. Okay, so uh, when you are here, so we're gonna stop the class here. So just X out of it here on the top, and then select power off machine. Okay, don't select the save the machine state or send the shutdown signal, whatever. Just select power it off. So we are doing the hard power off. Okay, just do that, and then it should go off, and then it will be there. So if you have time today, go in here and click create new, and then play around with it. And I have my old YouTube video. I'll put it in the chat. That way you could reference it and see if that would help to you. Okay.
Thank you, Brother.
All right, sure. I'm gonna whoever want to talk to me, they could call me. Available right now. I'm gonna stop this machine. All right. We'll see you tomorrow again at same time. Okay.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Yeah. Well.
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And are you going to watch your my computer right now?
Yeah, we'll talk offline. Okay. You could call me
Okay.
directly.
All right.